Hi, this is Bruce Buffer, and you're listening to the Brats and Beard Podcast.
Welcome back, tailgaters, to the Brats and Beers Podcast. How is everyone doing out there? This is a game show. Just keep the game show host voice
like your
going.
Inner Aaron Rodgers coming out there.
I remember one of our first episodes when Cody asked me if I was watching YouTube videos on how to talk like a podcast host.
But you were, weren't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Are you still? That's the question.
Oh, yeah, every day. What are you guys drinking? Anything exciting tonight for the Packer game?
I actually cracked a beer, a Bud Light. I'm
Nice, dude.
channeling my inner Drew. Oh, and then you
Cheers.
switch up to Mickey.
Yeah, I wanted to switch fast on you. Mickey Ultra.
Marathon training still.
You know what?
Drink
I might even have a couple tonight.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Getting after it. I like it.
Football.
Football is on. Packers are playing. They're playing the Cardinals right now on Thursday Night Football. Pretty much half of their team is out with COVID or some form of COVID. Yeah.
I heard Lazard smelled the COVID, didn't get it, but they're like, you smelt it. That's too dangerous for us.
I heard it went at Equinemius St. Brown's head, but he like ducked, so then he missed it. So that's why he's playing tonight.
Well, he can't catch anything anyway, so.
If MVS was healthy, he wouldn't have caught that shit. He would have been like, he could have been making out with Devontae, and he would have been like, oh, man, I didn't get it. I got to play on Thursday.
Bakhtiari's hurt still, too. Is that right?
Yeah.
It's such an interesting thing. Like what's his face is he's vaccinated, but
Devontae.
tested positive. So they're paying him. But Lazard tested negative and is unvaccinated, and they aren't paying him. I just don't understand how that makes any fucking sense.
There is no sense in this world, man.
I think John Gruden was onto something.
Is that
when he
Kevin?
called
Oh,
Roger.
that's not Kevin King.
I think John Gruden was onto something when he called Roger Goodell. Oh my God, is that Stokes? Damn, he got burned on that. Well, there's a flag, but DeAndre Hopkins just took it to the house.
Why would we put Eric Stokes on Damn
Speaking of taking it to the house, we are still partnered with FanDuel. FanDuel, the premier sports gaming destination in the U.S. So if you like fantasy sports, you like creating lineups, watching your guys probably do worse than they should, go to FanDuel.com/BratsandBeers to sign up. Start today. Make a lineup, win some money, lose some money. Have you guys had any success in FanDuel last night? I'm just going to jump and answer my own question. Last night, I dominated NBA. It was pretty awesome.
What'd you do?
Dude, put in $1 into a single entry with 12,000 people, and I finished 104th, and I won $6 off $1.
That's
Good
not
man.
bad, dude.
Good man.
Pretty damn good, dude. And then in DraftKings, well, can't talk about them. Never mind. I do not play DraftKings.
I actually have not touched DraftKings this year.
They suck, dude. They've been getting a shit ton of like bad reviews because like people are just getting over their shit. I don't know. It's hard to win on their platform. Everyone thinks that they just have bots and are just fucking them up.
They might be. I am doing a lot better with FanDuel. Well, 2 years ago or 3 years ago is when I had a couple big wins in DraftKings, so I kind of was more driven to play DraftKings.
Yeah.
But it was bad. It's been bad ever since. It's been a money hole. So I've been pretty decent in FanDuel this year. I think I quadrupled my money since I put it in 3 weeks ago, so it's better than losing it all.
Nice. Can't complain about that. Drew, you doing anything over there? You doing some lineups or what?
No, I've been doing like 6 or 7, but I haven't been doing well in them. So I don't want to talk about that. But so what just happened here? It was a bomb, but they called it a face mask.
DeAndre Hopkins face masked the corner while he was going into the end zone.
Yep.
And what? So where's the spot of the foul then? Is that what they did?
Where they initiated the face mask, I think, yeah. But I think Hopkins, he's got a bad hamstring tonight, and he's kind of hobbling off the field. So Not good for fantasy if that's going to hinder him.
He looks fine. He's yelling at the refs. He's still in his ear.
Well, he can have no legs and yell at the refs, dude.
He's telling him how fucking dumb he is.
He doesn't fucking care about his body. He's just like, that won't shit.
Do you guys have any lineups tonight?
I do have some lineups. Let's see here. How are they doing? Probably, well, nothing's happened in this game. So I have 6.96
You have the punter,
points.
you're doing good.
Yeah. Dominating. I got my main lineup, I think, is Kyler Murray, Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones, Chase Edmonds, and Equinemius St. Brown.
Dang, that's a good lineup.
You should have rolled with a Murray in that lineup, bro.
Could have. Well, I have one. No, I don't have one with Amari. I have one with Cobb and Tunyon.
This is supposed to be his coming out party.
Well, we're gonna find out.
He fumbled on the
Yes.
He fumbled one, but I think he still got 2 receptions, which is more than he's had.
Yeah, that's true. Dude, I'm glad they brought Hopkins back because I put money on Kyler Murray to score the first touchdown. It's like plus 100,000 odds. So
really,
this could pay for my house.
For like a rushing TD or a pass?
Just first TD.
It would have to be a rushing touchdown if you have a quarterback as
first TD.
Yeah, rushing.
He almost had that one if he was a little more slippery.
I know. And then I picked the under and the spread for the Cardinals.
Nice.
That's
I don't know how I feel about the under.
I went on the over and the spread for the Cardinals.
Nice.
The over sounds tasty though.
What else?
Man, you almost
what
had
else
it
in the
right there,
what else in the NFL are you guys seeing? Anything crazy? How are the Vikings doing, Drew?
Oh, we had our bye.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I didn't hear anything from you about them.
What do you guys got
no
this week?
complaint. We got the Cowboys on Sunday night.
I hope you guys
Halloween.
smack them. You think
Thanks,
you think Dak's gonna play? That's the question.
I hope
I think
not.
he will.
I hope that
is it his hip or something or shoulder? Or
I think it's his calf.
It's probably his hip from doing those fucking dumbass moves before games.
There you go. Oh, that wasn't
idiot.
him. You didn't get it, Drew.
Dang it.
It was Chase.
Cody's almost as bad as Joe Buck with the play-by-play.
Oh, well, I was hoping that Drew paid for his house.
Yep.
Can we talk?
$1.
Oh, sorry. Can we talk about the Tennessee Titans, though?
Okay, time out. This is some serious stuff, Sean. I'm convinced that you have my ESPN login, and you keep fucking putting the Titans as one of my favorite teams because whenever I go under scores, you know how it shows you like your favorite team's next event?
Yeah.
Just again, this fucking week, the Titans popped up. Now I know they're playing the Colts on Sunday.
I did a long time ago. I have my own ESPN Plus now through Verizon. We got it through like my phone plan.
Yeah.
So I signed out of it, but I remember I did sign into yours one time when I was up there. So I thought it was mine, and I was like, why are my favorites showing up? So I switched everything over. So it probably, if you haven't switched anything, it's probably still.
I've switched it, and I'm like, damn, that was a good fucking joke. No, but I don't think I switched it the second time. I just noticed literally an hour ago when I went to go see what other games were on tonight. And the fucking Titans Colts are on my, top events.
Maybe they're just telling you something because, the Titans are really good, and you should watch them. Derrick Henry is a grown-ass man, dude. He is insane to watch.
I love his penis dread, though. Like, that is what makes him look way more tough when that thing's when he's bulldozing people with a big old schlong hanging out of his helmet, like nothing's a bigger slap in the face.
What's worse, his stiff arm or his penis braid?
I think it's his penis braid.
Dude, about him, it's just insane because, as a defender, he's like the only player I've ever seen where they have to stop and think about how they're about to try to tackle him. Because they're most likely going to get embarrassed by getting face slammed to the ground, or they have to go at him, try to tackle him, most likely going to get their asses kicked, or they just have to dive at his legs. It's just so funny. You watch these safeties and they'll stop in their tracks and be like, fuck, how am I going to do this? And it's just, I've never seen anybody, maybe Marshawn Lynch would be the other one I can think of, but
even still, he's 2 times bigger than Marshawn Lynch. I would be scared to tackle Derrick Henry. I think Budda Baker is scared to tackle Derrick Henry.
A lot of those guys, they make a business decision. They're just like, oh shit, well, I'm gonna take this.
When he's coming through the hole, I think it's a lot better because he's at half speed. But the fact that when he's coming off the edge full speed and you're a corner coming up on him, what else do you do?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Try to tie his shoes when he runs past you.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, he's fun to watch. Well, what else is going on
Well,
NFL
speaking of like
wise.
big guys, I don't know if you watched Monday night's game, but it was really fun watching DK and Lattimore get after it. Just because DK was getting in his head so quickly, it was crazy.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be the other way around, just so you know.
Are the Bengals good?
Or are the Ravens really bad?
I think the Bengals are actually pretty good.
Yeah, I have that written down, Cody. I think the Bengals
Jamar
and the
Chase.
Raiders.
Jamar Chase is my biggest miss this year.
That might be the biggest miss in your lifetime. Like to call a bust out and then he's breaking all rookie records as we speak.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty on track though. Like everything we've ever said about sports is always go the opposite of what we say.
No,
That's why we love
that's not
sports
true.
betting.
Cody, you said DeMar DeRozan should have been MVP candidate or something.
He was a candidate.
Yeah,
He was top 5 or something in the finals.
Yeah.
But I mean, he shouldn't have been. He's not that kind of player. But I think he had a good year.
He should have been a rookie of the year. That's what he should have been.
The point is, we were
He's
right
not
about
Ben
something.
Simmons, bro. We'll get to that in NBA talk.
Anyways, yeah, I don't know. The Bengals are pretty good. Burrow's pretty good if they can keep him healthy. He's pretty solid.
Joe Mixon is like a top 3 in rushing yards this year somehow. It's funny looking at rushing yards though, because there's like Derrick Henry with like 850, and then the next closest is like 579, 550. It's not even close.
Yeah, I think Chubb's next, and he's like not even fucking anywhere close. It's insane. Love to see that. Anything else? I guess in the NFL, anything surprising?
Just 2 more things. I'm not getting off my Goff train. I'm sticking on it. Let me tell you guys some stats. Yards, average yards per throw, 12.5 versus 11.9. I think I'm going to go with Goff over Stafford, okay?
Okay, what are passing? Like, he's probably just throwing the ball away. And he's got to throw it past the line of scrimmage, and he's getting chased 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So he's just got to throw it at least 12.
Hey, don't mind the interception column or the sack column, okay? We're just looking at the yards.
Or the win column.
But they almost beat the Rams.
That's always the best. Like I love when people do that shit for like every sport, like just pull out like the craziest stats and they'll be like, this guy's amazing because of this. Like I saw something the other day, they're like, this is NBA talk, but of course Chris Middleton, and everyone always sends me that because I'm not a big Chris guy. Somebody sent me, it's like Chris Middleton, nobody's talking about that. He had 2 games over 40 points when it was raining out and the wind was over 25 miles an hour and he drove to the game.
He played in a tsunami.
It was just like the dumbest fucking thing ever. I'm like, really? You're just pulling stats out of your ass to make them sound amazing? Like, yeah, nobody's talking about it because it's fucking irrelevant.
He did. I mean, without Chris Middleton, we would not have won a championship.
I'm not saying he's not important. I'm just saying he's not. Anyways, we can get off that. We've talked about that before. Whatever.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't have won that without Bud Budenholzer either.
Bud Budenholzer. Booty.
Should we talk about some NBA?
Not yet. We got a little bit more football.
Okay.
My last thing is
Cody says we got some more football that just goes silent.
I feel bad for Scary Terry.
Dude, I think he's quarterback proof. He's still having a pretty decent season.
No, absolutely. But like, what if he had Kirk Cousins,
He's still on his rookie deal, is he not?
I have no idea.
I love how you said, what if he had Kirk Cousins?
Any other quarterback.
They'd probably be a 3-win team instead of a 2-win team. I don't know. Why do you feel bad for Scary Terry?
I do like Taylor Heineke, but I don't think he's up. I just think he could be having a way better year if he was like on the Bengals or something. Have Joe Burrow.
There's always a receiver with a really good receiver with a really shitty quarterback.
Yeah, like Brandon Cooks. He's like always had a shitty quarterback.
He's a top 5 receiver right now, I think, in receiving yards.
So weird.
Quarterback proof. Did you guys know currently there's only 3 receivers or receiver quarterback combinations that have been together for more than 4 years in the NFL?
Damn.
It's gotta be.
Rodgers has 2 of them.
Cobb and Adams.
Devontae. Yeah. Do you guys know what the other one is?
Russell Wilson and Lockett.
Dang, dude, yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Good stuff. That blew because I sat there and I really thought about it. It's like with the way the quarterbacks have been moving the last couple of years and receivers have been moving, it's like I guess they don't stick around for more than 4 years.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know why they popped in my head, but
how long is this Dak's 4th year?
Yeah.
Him and Cooper were together since the beginning.
I don't think they've been together the whole time, have they?
Cooper came, I think, his first year, like in that trade midseason or whatever.
Okay.
But I think that is
Dez got hurt.
I think they're in their fourth season, so that's not more than. But yeah, that's kind of a weird stat. But Rodgers loves his dudes, I guess.
Yeah.
I actually really do like Randall Cobb, though. I mean, even before he came back to the Packers, I think he's a cool dude.
He is a cool dude.
He's a cool guy.
He's a really cool guy.
One last NFL thing. Is Justin Fields a bust?
Big time.
Oh, yeah. He sucks. He's so bad.
Is it the system or is it the quarterback? I know it's early in the career, but no quarterback has gone there and done well.
I think he's just been thrown into a mess, and he's not ready for it. He cannot pick up a blitz to save his life.
I think because he has no offensive line, so he's like, oh, there's definitely a blitz coming that's going to murder me.
Dude, it's bad. Yeah, whatever's going on there, it's bad. What else you got, Cody? You seem like you had a lot here.
That's all I got for right now.
We can talk some college football. We got a big game coming up this weekend. Some Wisconsin and Iowa action. Not that it matters for probably. Well, I was going to say either team, but
if Wisconsin
Iowa
wins out, we could still win the Big Ten.
That's absolutely ridiculous, but could happen.
So if we beat Iowa, we're a top 25 team. I mean, we're not going to be a playoff
I would think
team.
we'd sneak back in.
Does the playoff kind of ruin like the top 25 ranking? Because no one cares about 5 through 25 anymore. It doesn't seem.
Yeah,
like.
it sucks. It's like that's literally all I look at. Like it's like, oh well, who's in the top 25? Who's close? Like who's 1 through 8 maybe? Like who could have a shot if somebody falls? And like it doesn't really matter. I don't know. It's kind of dumb.
I like the playoff, but I think it should be expanded.
They have to expand it to. They should move it to 8 to start, and then just go from there. See what happens.
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome.
What's the worst that's going to happen? They get a lot more money from a lot more people watching.
Yeah. What's the difference? They just play fucking another game. Like it's. I don't know. It's dumb. I don't know why they wouldn't do it. Did you guys watch that Penn State? What the fuck? Who were they playing?
Illinois.
Illinois. The 9
overtime game.
I was watching. The overtime rules, I get it because I just want to kind of get the game over. But like 9 overtimes isn't that obscene to me because it's literally just 9 plays per team. It's like a good drive.
Well, I think it's just hilarious because like they literally made that rule to like speed the game up and like finish it. They're like, all right, now we're going to this, and like they just couldn't score at all.
That's a record. That's a new. It was 8 overtimes was the previous record, but
yeah.
Yep.
And that came before the overtime rule.
I was gonna say that was with a
different. That was 8 real fuck. That's like 2 games in 1.
Yeah, that's
all. I thought it was hilarious. We had to work Saturday, and we all went to the bar after work. And I was like, hey, can we change the channel? So I changed it to Illinois Penn State. And I actually took off, but some of the guys were like, we're going to watch the end of this game. So they didn't go home till 4 o'clock. We were there at noon.
Yeah, it was interesting. 2 great teams. What else? Anything else in like college football? Otherwise we can talk some NBA.
Is Georgia going to win it all? What's going on? What do your guys take at this point in the season?
Georgia's freaking good. That quarterback is mature, I guess you could say. I think he has a kid.
They're very well rounded.
He seems like he's like 40.
He might be. Don't judge.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'd say they probably have. Yeah, I mean, are they the favorite right now? I'm guessing.
I would assume so.
Cincinnati and then Alabama and Oklahoma. I think, I don't know. I see that switching up. I bet one of those teams will bounce out.
So Alabama's still in it with their loss?
Yeah.
I fucking hate that.
It's so dumb. Michigan's 7-0 and they're out of it.
And it's because Alabama's pedigree.
Yeah.
Pedigree and Michigan's played nobody.
Yeah.
They played Wisconsin, bro.
Ohio State's there. Dude, there's a, what is it, 4 Big Ten teams in the top 10? Damn. And none of them in the top 3, or none of them in the top 4.
We got time to get there.
Because y'all blew your fucking chance.
There's still time.
Yeah, I'm glad I couldn't have watched that game. The Iowa game, Purdue.
Yeah.
Wasn't pretty.
That's rough. All right, let's talk some NBA. Cody, you were going to talk. Well, first off, let's talk with this first Joakim Noah quote. Did you guys see this new one? He came out and he said, just my opinion, but I truly believe that Derrick Rose hurting his knee is on the same level of tragedy as 9/11. I'm not even kidding. That's exactly what he fucking said.
I mean, maybe
he fucking high or what's going on there?
If you try to play devil's advocate, like in his world, like that was his chance to win a championship, right? And like he probably wasn't directly affected. Like he probably didn't lose any loved ones in 9/11. So he's saying like his life was altered more by Derrick Rose's injury, but it was completely idiotic to say that because
like if
Derrick
Rose
that's really nice of you, Cody, but it was pretty idiotic.
Yeah, that's a national tragedy, and you're talking about a dude's ACL.
If Derrick Rose would have like hurt his like ACL and then like been depressed and then took a gun and shot a bunch of people, then I would understand.
It's like he's balancing out one dude who hurt his ACL and is still having a good career in the NBA versus hundreds of people losing their lives.
Yeah.
So yeah, not cool.
Balances out. Seems pretty legit. Good job, Joakim. Can we talk the Lakers sucking? This is great to watch, right?
Why does everybody? Okay, is Caruso a joke because he's white?
I mean, kind of.
But it's like everybody's always giving him the false props. Like, oh
no, he's pretty solid. He's solid.
Yeah, no, we said this recently. I think Caruso is like actually a good basketball.
He's actually
player.
A good player.
I thought it was like
it started as a joke just because he could jump really high, but now he's like actually playing pretty decent.
Because like since Caruso left the Lakers, they were like 0-5, and the Bulls were like 6-0 or something.
Yeah.
And then they said that Caruso slapped LeBron and MJ in the face by taking LeBron's old number and MJ's old team.
Yeah, that's funny. Somebody said if Caruso played 20 years ago, he'd be wearing Air Carusos right now.
I just think,
man, those are solid.
Because he's like in my head, he's a really good role player.
Yeah.
But he's like,
he's never going to be the stud, but he's like a really good role player, I would say. Yeah. Like you can.
Is he like a Pat Connaughton kind of?
I think he's better. I think he's that type of player, but he's better. Yeah.
They're both athletic and they both try hard on defense, but okay.
Yeah.
Fiercer.
Yeah. Did you see Russ try to start a fight when the other team threw down that dunk at the end of the game? Just shoved it in their fucking face. I love that.
I love it too.
Dunk all the fuck over him.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't remember who came out. I think it was a Laker though, and he's like, "Dude, no. If you don't want people to do that, then you got to win.
You can win."
I'm like,
you lost to the fucking Thunder, dude.
Who was that? Baisley?
Yeah, it was Baisley. Yeah.
I heard this article is like no one knows his name unless you really suck at fantasy or trying to pick somebody.
Darius Baisley, baby. Yep. He's been in FanDuel lineups before, so familiar with him. Spurs are shit.
Thunder, though.
Mavericks right now. Spurs are shitting on the Mavericks right now. Porzingis is out again. He's always hurt.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you think that the Lakers will figure it out, or do you think that they're just gonna kind of go through shitty season?
Didn't they start their championship year like this? Everyone's like, "Oh, the LeBron experiment's not going to work." You know, they're sub 500 through however many games, and then they win the championship. They'll probably figure it out. They have too much talent to not figure it out, I think.
Exactly.
I would hope so. If they can't, something's fucking wrong.
Dude, their average age of roster is like 31.
Yeah.
Which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
The average age of the Thunder is like 21 and a half years old or something crazy. There's a bunch of kids playing.
Did you guys see Beal last night? Like missed like 3 layups in a row to like end the quarter, I think, or halftime. He like had a breakaway and he like goes up for a layup, missed the layup, gets his own rebound, missed it again, tries it again, misses, and then the buzzer goes off and then he puts it in and everyone's like, what the fuck? Nobody was even around him. He just fucked up. It was kind of funny. He was laughing about it though, and like Kuzma came over, they were like hugging, laughing about it. But,
oh, is that what that was?
Yeah.
You're doing too much. Do less.
Do less. We can get to the main story Cody brought up before, though, if you want to talk about that. Some of the 76ers, Ben Simmons action. What is going on there?
He's a head case.
Head case. Apparently, and that's what they're saying, too, is like, oh, he's got to go get mental help and all this shit. I think that's obviously just a cop-out.
I think he just honestly hates the fucking team.
Yeah, he does.
And they're not going to trade him because they want the King's ransom. So it's like,
yep.
Who's going to budge first? I love how he showed up to practice without telling anybody. He just like walked into the gym, I guess, and everyone was like, what the fuck? Like, Simmons is here. And then he started playing 5-on-5 with sweatpants and his phone in his pocket.
I think that was all like contractual, you know? Like he just did that to show up and then
money.
And then he's like, oh, my back hurts. Yeah, I think it's a cop out.
And like it was funny, the owner, he's like, people think like we're joking. He's like, we're either gonna get the house for him or he's gonna sit until his contract is completely over. He's like, we don't care. He's like, we're not.
Which is joking. What, 4 years or something?
He's got a big contract left.
3 years now, 3 or 4 years. That'd be hilarious if nobody ever trades for him. He just sits and just wastes his career on their bench.
He's probably like, Ben, what are your demands? And he's like, I need an apology from Joel. And Joel's like, no.
He's my brother, but
Joel goes out to half. Out at half court. He be my brother. We respect Ben, but no apology.
We're strictly making fun of Joel Embiid, okay, listeners. Just Joel.
I do like Joel Embiid though. Like I love him, but I hate him.
Yeah.
Like he seems like when he talks, he's almost like a little kid that is troubled or something. So it's like you hope the best for him.
It's troubled.
And I really felt bad when he was crying when they got kicked out of the playoffs last year.
Thought it was hilarious.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy. Like, what are the rules on that? Like, could he do like a Gronk situation and like retire and then just come back with a different team? Like,
dude, I think that the Patriots did Gronk a favor.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because technically he was still under contract with the Patriots. I think they just kind of wiped it clean and were like, yeah, do whatever you want. We won so many Super Bowls with you. So
exactly, yeah.
I just love that he hates the fucking Lions that much that he retires.
I know. It is kind of funny. Anything else in the NBA? Did you guys see Giannis's new shoes that he's putting out? His Uno shoes?
I saw those today, yeah.
Do you like them? Drew, have you seen them?
No.
Let me I'll show you my screen here quick.
But on the Giannis talk, did you see the game last night with the Timberwolves?
Yeah. It was a great game.
Shout out Nick Podpascar.
Podpascar. Wait, can you guys see my screen or no?
It's like black.
Lee.
Wait, is that all you see?
Yeah. I don't see anything.
The fuck? That's cool.
Oh, here, let me look them up. Unos.
Can you see anything now?
There we go.
Yep.
Nice.
They just seem so like, don't they seem boxy?
Dude, I don't like the shoe style, but I like the colorways. Like those are custom colorways. I like pretty much any of those besides the black ones I would probably wear.
Dude, I was gonna say I like the black ones the most.
I just don't like the extra shit on the black ones. I don't know. What is going on there?
Something about Greece.
No, it's about Uno, dude.
The yellow ones look cool, but they probably look weird on your feet.
Yeah.
Anything
It'd be cool to like mix and match some of these.
Do they have extra ankle support for you?
No, they're too fucking low. Yeah, I'd break my shit. You're right. I can't.
So James Harden, he's like all pissed off about that new foul rule, where foul seeking or whatever. This is the lowest amount of free throws it's ever been, I think, is what the stat was.
2015 was his.
Or 2015.
Yeah.
I love it. It.
And then awesome. I just have some news to report. I saw this like a week ago. I took a picture of it. I'm really sorry, you guys, but our boy Delonte West, he got arrested again in Florida.
Yeah, I heard about that. What was he saying? He was better than Jordan and Kobe or some shit?
I didn't read the story. It hurt.
Is that why he got arrested? Because that should be why he got arrested. They're like, all right, this motherfucker needs to go back to jail and learn.
They heard him spouting off. They're like, yeah, nope. Yeah, apparently when he was like getting arrested, he just kept bitching. He's like, fuck you guys. I was better than Jordan. I was better than Kobe. I'm better than LeBron. Fuck that shit. Just going off about it. I'm like, all right, dude, chill.
Dude, he was, man.
Oh, God.
Oh, Aaron Jones touchdown. I'm a little behind.
You are a little behind. What else? Anything in the NBA? Anything? Any?
We already talked
Are the Timberwolves serious, Drew?
No,
are
but
they a contender?
No.
Are they going to make the playoffs?
Are they going to make the playoffs?
No.
Come on, what do you need?
Russell will get hurt, Towns will get hurt, and then it was just going to be over. So,
how do you explain Towns getting 3 rebounds last night in an entire game?
I don't know, man. Like I said in the text, I could accidentally get 3. I don't know. Like if he's so tall, it's like put your hands out, like catch the ball. No, I get it.
Who was the 7-footer that got 0 rebounds in a playoff game?
Oh, Hibbert. I know Hibbert.
Yeah.
He had like no stats and he played like 35 minutes with no stats.
He was on our FanDuel team.
Fucking idiots.
Miami Heat are kind of crazy. You got your Milwaukee Buck down there, PJ Tucker.
PJ. Yeah, they gave it to us pretty bad in that second game, but I think that's an outlier. They just shot really well, and we're resting some people. Not too.
Hey, you don't have Drew Holiday playing yet, anyway.
Yeah, Holiday's out. Lopez is out.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
You guys like the Packers?
Yeah.
I do like Norwa.
Oh yeah,
Jordan Nwora. Yeah.
He's fucking. He reminds me a lot of like how Brogdon kind of progressed with the Bucks.
Yeah.
You know, 2nd round pick, but didn't really start out too hot, and then he became a pretty wealthy man from back.
Yeah, he's legit. Robinson, number 55, he's playing too much in my opinion. I don't know.
Why is Thanasis playing as much as he is?
Yeah, I don't fucking know that either. Because it's part of the fucking contract.
And I'm like, are we like getting blown out already, or what the fuck's happening here?
Nope, just getting him his run.
Hey, I need some fantasy advice. Is Dante DiVincenzo, is he going to be good or not? Should I drop him?
In fantasy?
Yeah. He's like hurt right now, so
I don't think he's like very fantasy relevant.
I have him on my fantasy team, so I have him on my IR spot. Just waiting. I think he'll be a stat stuffer. It depends on what league. Is it categories or what?
No, it's like how we play. Like just total score.
I think he'll be solid.
Okay, so I won't drop him. And that's because I don't ever auto draft in an NBA league.
I did in ours, and
I forgot about Tyler's.
Like everyone is out.
I was already in bed.
Yeah, it's bad. I've done so many transactions. I picked my first 4 picks and then I had to auto draft, and it's not pretty. My team's so bad.
In our league?
Yeah. I'm down there with you. I think me and you are last right now.
Really? I'm definitely down there.
Yeah.
I have no wins.
Pretty good.
No, you're not.
Wait, am I looking at the wrong one? Which one am I?
Probably.
I think there's only been 1 game, so if you lose the first week, you're in the bottom half.
1 game? Oh, 1. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. We're both 0-1.
I forgot that we had basketball.
I sent you a trade.
I don't set them up. I don't set them up for the week. I think I should start doing that.
Set it for the week, and then you can check it daily if you want. But if you don't, it doesn't.
Because last week I was keeping up with it until about Wednesday, and then I forgot about it, and then Sunday came around. I was like, oh shit.
Yep. Yeah. You just screwed them. It sucks.
Yep. Let's talk some World Series. So we got the Astros and the Braves. Astros came back in big fashion last night and tied up the series. They won that game 7-2. So it's tied 1-1 going to Atlanta. Tomorrow night they'll be playing game 3. Who are you guys cheering for? I'm just happy the Dodgers aren't in it, honestly. So I'm saying go Braves and fuck the Astros. So that's my opinion. Who are you guys cheering for?
Honestly, the only person that I like in the entire thing is Mattress Mac. Like, if that old dude, if he wins his money, dude, I'm just so happy for him.
Who did he bet on? The Astros?
He has the Astros, yeah. Which is like, I'm indifferent about whatever. The Astros cheated. We all know it, and that sucks. But whatever. Mattress Mac is a fucking man.
If they win this year, Cody, isn't that all nullified? I think so. I'm like,
yeah. I don't think it was that big of a deal.
I think they said like 15 of the 26 current rostered players on the Astros are still from that GM that built that team. So it still is kind of residual, but I don't know.
I'm just waiting for the new Dodgers excuse. They're going to be like, well, the Braves cheated because they have a Native American curse on us or some bullshit. Like, that's what they're going to do. Is that bad to say? I mean, Dodgers fans are ridiculous. So they'll make up some bullshit about some excuse why they didn't win. Can't buy a championship every fucking year. I love, too, that they only have one in the COVID year, because that's always something you can throw at them and just be like, well, you guys won with less games. Like, yeah. And they're like, no, that doesn't mean anything.
Dude, this is the epitome of baseball, though. It's like you get teams that have a phenomenal 162 games. Like, minus the last 10%, the Brewers were probably the hottest team in baseball for a solid month and a half, and they just looked like shit. Dodgers, and I mean, they were 105 win team.
Yeah.
And they get smacked by the Braves, who had like 82 fucking wins or something.
Yeah.
It's baseball. It's just catching a spark in a bottle and going with it.
Yeah, and that's what's crazy. The Cardinals, Jesus Christ, the Braves, they didn't have like a winning percentage until like 3/4 way through the season.
Dude, they were under 500 when they lost Albies, and that's
that's nuts.
By far and away the best player on the team, and then they fucking make a run like this. It's like you gotta like Atlanta at this point.
Wait, not Albies. You're saying Acuna, right?
I mean, sorry, Acuna. I apologize. Yeah. Imagine if
the Cardinals and Albies. So
we're living in like 2015.
Albies is still there.
Oh, okay. I hope we don't get the Braves for the end of the show game.
Yeah, probably will.
But did you guys see that Charlie Morton stuff? That's just unreal. Like,
dude, it was just fibula though. It's like,
and it had to be like a tiny hairline, right? There's no way you can come out and just frickin' pitch and strike out.
What happened?
He took that comeback to the leg and fractured his fibula, and then he still got 3 outs and went to the locker room.
Was throwing 96 miles per hour still. It's crazy.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm sure it sucks to fracture that, but it's literally just like a bone that doesn't do much.
Yeah.
True.
I just saw this story, but did you guys know that Trey Mancini had cancer?
Do you guys know who that is? Remember he was out for a year and a half or some shit? Wasn't it lymphoma?
Yeah, it might have been. Dude, I don't know why. I like missed that. Or maybe I just forgot about it.
We didn't have a podcast at that point in time, so we never talked about it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, damn. I didn't realize that. Crazy. Anything else baseball? I'm saying go Braves. You guys going go Braves, or who you guys?
Yeah.
Go Braves. Eddie's on there. But do you guys know who Dusty Baker is?
Yeah. Mr. Why is he wearing those fucking gloves?
But like everyone's like, oh, we love Dusty Baker, but he's with the cheaters, the Astros, but we love Dusty Baker. It's probably his idea. He's probably like, get that trash can. He's like, get that over here.
So I do have a question. So with the Jose Altuve thing and whatever was under his shirt, what are they thinking it was? Something that would like
it's a buzzer. It vibrated.
It's a buzzer, like,
and so like a certain amount of vibrations would tell him what pitch was coming.
I think so. It's probably like 1 is a fastball or
2 is a not fastball.
Well, they were saying because they were kind of going through it today on Sports Talk or whatever, and they were saying like how after he hit that home run, the pitcher like had a little kind of a grin, and everyone was confused like why was he having that grin when he just gave up the game winning run?
Yeah,
and they were saying like he fucking knew what I was throwing type of thing. So I'm like, that's what was a fucking trash can for then? Was that just He was getting buzzed. You don't need a fucking.
I don't think everyone had a buzzer.
That's the thing too, is like a lot of those people, like, I don't know, they do so much like research and shit. Like you probably know what a lot of these pitchers' tendencies are. Like they'll show like what they throw sometimes. And there's like pitchers who will throw the same pitch almost every single fucking time. Then they'll throw like one that isn't. And then they'll just go back to like a slider. Like there was a dude the other day threw like 9 pitches. 8 of them were sliders. It's like, okay, do you need a trash can to like know what the fuck's coming?
But I think is that because like they know which batters they're against? Like it is a mind game too. It's like, well, it's like roulette. If you got 4 or 5 reds in a row, are you going to bet red? Like, no, it's probably going to be something other than a slider.
Yeah, and when you're looking fastball, I mean, you only have obviously a second to calculate.
Recalculating.
But yeah, Eddie Rosario on the Braves, he's having like a fabulous playoff right now. It's crazy. It sucks to see.
Wasn't he? He was a good
Fabulous.
player for you guys, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was pretty good. He struck out a lot, but he's doing really good. And then two things on my plate here, really quick. I'm pissed at PETA. Like, I don't even want this to be a thing. Like the bullpen thing. Did you see that? They want to change the bullpen to arm barn.
Did you guys hear what arm barn is? So if you go on what the fuck's it called?
Is it Urban Dictionary?
Urban Dictionary. Here's the definition. Shoving one's fist up one's ass. It's an arm.
Take him to the arm bar.
They've been watching me too much.
So those pitchers are going to be getting ready in the arm bar.
There's going to be so many wild pitches when they come out with those ass hands.
All right, I like PETA now.
Those pitchers are going to be so shitty when they come out, dude. It's going to be the worst.
That was good.
God, yeah. What the fuck is PETA doing? Like, chill the fuck out. A bullpen? Are you serious? Don't you have?
It's all publicity.
You have bigger fish to fry. Like, what the fuck? Who's sitting around there like find the next thing and they're just like, bull.
Dude, I looked it up. They make
that's disgracing bulls.
That's
they
bullshit.
Make $69 million a year in donations.
Jesus Christ.
Nonprofit, dude. It's nonprofit.
Yep.
Just like the NFL is nonprofit.
Yeah.
What's your other one, Drew?
The tomahawk chop.
Oh yeah.
No disrespect. More of like a dance to me, but I don't want to disrespect anybody.
I honestly think it's pretty racist. I don't know. It's I mean.
No, it is. There's no doubt about that. But just kind of let things be. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Whatever. It's a historic whatever.
It's racist. Yeah. Don't do it.
Bad. We don't talk UFC a lot, but I think our girl lost, guys. Mackenzie Dern. I think she lost her first fight.
No.
I think it was 2 weeks ago, I want to say. It was a good match, though. I think they went the distance, and she just didn't do enough to win. But there's 2 title fights on this weekend. There's Blachowicz, I think is his name, and then Glover Teixeira. They're fighting for a title, and Peter Yan and Corey Sandhagen.
Did you see that weigh-in?
No, I didn't. Anything
they were
happened?
Talking so much shit. Well, I forgot. I don't know who's who there. They were talking shit, but it's like the dude wasn't really making sense. But he's like standing next to the guy's like, man, your body's so small.
Oh yeah,
your head's so big. Like, I'm gonna hit that no matter what. Your head's so big. It's this big.
And the guy was just looking at him like, what the fuck are you saying? That was funny. I forgot that was them. That's hilarious.
Body's so small. Like he's like stuttering, but your head's so big.
Big head. Like
his trainer's probably like, it's okay. He's got a big head. You'll hit it. And that's all I could think about.
CTE just setting in, baby.
I thought, I'm like, is this guy having a stroke, like, pre-fight? What's happening? You got to watch that, Drew. It's worth a minute.
Oh, my God.
There was that other dude, too. This one wasn't recent, but there was a fighter, and I don't think it was, like, mainstream, but I don't know if I sent it to you guys, but he was, they were squaring off, and the one guy's like, I'll make you my girlfriend. And he was like, and the guy goes, what? And then the dude just grabs his head and kisses him on the lips.
Oh my God.
That's the weigh-in?
Yeah, the weigh-in. They were going face to face, and he's like, I'll make you my girlfriend. And he was like, what? And he just grabs his face and just kisses him.
On the lips?
Oh my God. And then he backed off. He was like, what the fuck just happened? And one of his like bodyguards or like trainers or whatever, he's like, where are you gonna be at tomorrow night? I'm like, what do you want some too? Like,
really kind of like double date and like, do you got any friends?
Where are you gonna be at tomorrow night after
9
the fight? I want some of
restaurant,
that. Yeah. I dare you to make me your girlfriend too, boy. Oh my God. It was it was funny. If I haven't sent it to you, I got to show you that because it's fucking hilarious. But what else you guys got tonight? Any other? I'm trying to think. I feel like we've hit pretty much all the main sports.
I just got two last random things. So there's this minor leaguer. It was in Wisconsin, minor league baseball. Did you see this guy in the deer stand with the bear?
I heard about it. Yeah. He was hunting in Wisconsin too.
Yeah. Bear climbs up and bites him in the back or whatever. That's
cool.
cool.
It was the hand or something. Was it the back?
No, it was his back. Yeah. Because he said he climbed up the tree and he didn't like want to move. And then all of a sudden the bear put his like hand on his lap. And then next thing you knew, he like bit his back. And then he like got up and like was trying to be loud and big. So the bear ran away. But that's pretty.
I probably would have done that a lot sooner, but
yeah, I wouldn't have waited till he came with the fucking tree.
You got to bite the bear in the back.
Yeah.
You guys firing a warning shot or what?
He was bow hunting, and I don't think he had a sidearm with him.
That is true.
And then my last thing is, did you guys see this video of Leonard Fournette mic'd up?
When he's getting tackled?
Yeah, he just laughs every play. Yeah. Just giggles. This is too funny. I thought it was like a joke, but it's real, isn't it?
Yeah, he definitely does. There's some dudes like that. Who was the other one? There was a tight end who would like do that shit, or like Gronk does all the time. I think Gronk laughs all the time, like in his dumb fucking like, dude. There was a lineman one too that they released that like the lineman was talking shit on a tackle, and the next play the dude like juked him out of his shorts, and he just goes, as he gets juked, he just goes, oh, and just falls. Oh, and just falls to the ground. Dude, it's fucking hilarious. God, some of those mic'd up situations are too funny. Oh, and then Eli and Peyton had Marshawn and Tom Brady on the other night during Monday Night Football. I'm not sure if you guys have watched that yet. That was my first time watching it. It's actually pretty funny. But Marshawn just comes on. He's just like, he immediately drops an F-bomb. He's like, oh, what the fuck was that? And then he told them that he took more than 3 shots of Hennessy, because he said that he used to, before every game, he used to take a shot and a half of Hennessy before every game.
I thought he said he had a 3-shot minimum.
Yeah, for the night. He's like, it was a 3-shot minimum tonight to join you guys. And
okay, I thought that he was referring to like his game.
No, just for that.
A shot and a half, though. He'll burn that off on the first drive. He's fine.
Yeah. It was kind of funny. And then there was one other funny part that I was kind of geeking at. So like Eli, there was a play in the end zone for like the Saints or something, and they missed the throw, and Eli was like, oh damn, they threw zone at him there. And then Brady was just like, that was actually man coverage, and just corrects him. And then like 2 seconds later, Eli's like, man, he's like, I wonder how you're still playing, man. It's just mind blowing to me. And I'm like, that's the fucking reason why. Yeah, it's the fucking defense, you idiot. Like,
it's fun having those two on games, though.
It is funny. Yeah,
Manning brothers, they're funny as shit. Eli has no personality.
The worst, dude. He's the worst. Tom is just like a creep. Like, I respect him, man. He's just so fucking smart. He was like, you could see him dissecting dudes because they play the Saints next week. So he was literally on screen. And he was just like dissecting their defense. And he's like, yeah, I was just watching film on a bunch of these guys. So he's just literally just, I don't know, just watching those guys like break shit down is absolutely mind blowing. Like,
you said like remember Drew Brees said he's like a sponge, and you can just see it. It's like his memory, like he studies every single player on the field. It's crazy.
Yeah. There was a time they were like asking him a question. You could see him like kind of like figuring shit out. Like he wasn't even listening to him. I'm like, it's fun to watch those guys. But
I hated Tom when he was a Patriot, but I've liked him a lot more since that Super Bowl parade when he's like drunk and actually funny and shit. And he has a personality and he enjoys life now.
He's growing on me.
I can like him more. Yeah,
he's growing on me.
Yeah, no, I don't have time for a game, honestly.
Should we spin a wheel or no? Not tonight.
No, let's keep. It's already at 55 minutes.
I think kissing his son was a little too far for me, but
dude, I still kiss my dad.
Right before that, he said, "I'm gonna make you my girlfriend." And that right there is the episode. Fuck. Well, thank you guys for listening. We'll skip a game just because Cody has a bedtime.
It worked finally.
Even though I know he's gonna stay up and watch the rest of the Packer game, so. We will be back next week, and we'll play a game then for you. But thank you for joining us. Don't forget to go to fanduel.com/brats and beers, and we'll talk to you soon.
Play FanDuel. Bye. Love you.
Bye.
When I circle out the square glass, from the triangle for a stop. Sipping